Yeah, we're continuing to consolidate the lines around the town, putting out existing hotspots. The weather has not cooperated in any way. We're still experiencing hot, dry, windy conditions. The threat of extreme fire behavior has not been alleviated. Having said that, the work that we've completed around the community here has been holding, and we are continuing to extinguish any hotspots that remain to ensure that it is safe when people do return into town.
So how close did the fire get to the town yesterday? Did it breach the town limits at any time?
No, we didn't experience any fire spread in the town area here. So I guess the way to answer that is no fire spread towards town in any sort of significant way, and I guess no change that way.
Quickly say that it's been a very trying past week. With the large fire besides high level, it has spread quite a bit to the west, to the northwest and south. But we are hoping to look forward to the fire continue to slow as it is right now, and when the right conditions develop, like over the week, with breathing. That kind of stuff, like air quality is continuing to be stable, and also the fire is not continuing to spread, and the businesses are reestablished here in town. Then we'll also be following along in sync with our neighbors to begin the re-entry planning. But I want everybody to understand that safety is the utmost priority for all of us here. And that's important, and everybody needs to understand this, because we can't bring people back in when we think that everything's okay. The fire officials have to keep an eye out for us, be alert, and when people do return back home after everything's all over, we want everybody to remain very much alert, and very much also be doing prevention, like keeping away from using ATVs and off-road vehicles and so on and so forth. So I want people to be vigilant, and I want to also thank all the people that in our neighborhood and further down south for helping our people to have a safe place to stay and a place to be fed. And I'm really looking forward to everybody returning, and by the sounds of things, things are kind of tapering off a bit, and let's all keep our prayers up and also keep our fingers crossed that it will happen, and hope to see everybody soon. Masicho.
So the re-entry plan is being planned by a group of people, and the re-entry plan, first of all, we have to make sure that the essential businesses are in town, the hospital's up and running, the air quality is good. And then the other businesses will come to town, because we can't have people in here with no food or no medical help or things like that. That's what I meant. I didn't. If I said unsafe,
no,
we would never bring our people back if it was unsafe.
No, not at all. I think it was just that potential of the winds changing that makes it.
It could, but that doesn't mean that it's going to threaten our community and we have to evacuate like in 5 minutes. We're, it's a long ways away right now, but everything is uncertain here because it's dry. It's so dry, and I cannot emphasize how much or how important it is what the chief said, like quads and ATVs, they're just not good for our country right now. And we're like, from reports this morning, like 7-8 days out of a tiny bit of precipitation.
So for all the evacuees out there, how long should they expect to be away from home then?
I can't give you a date. I'm saying we're planning for the weekend, and that's the best date that I can give the evacuees right now. Planning for the weekend, I hope it's before, but it could be later. All plans are being in place right now. All facilities are being checked by Alberta Health Services. And
so would that mean that those essential services you said have to be in place before, that people can come back, would start to come back like middle to late this week, ideally?
Yeah, sometime this week, yeah.
And then have people come back maybe late weekend.
Right.
That's your ideal
That's
timeline.
Our ideal timeline right now. But we don't want people to hang their hat there in case things change. And because, like the chief said, our utmost concern is the safety of the citizens. We have to be cognizant of that. We're getting good reports from Ag4, and they're saying, like right now, start your re-entry plan and possibly by the weekend.